Welcome everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2021. So my name is Nils Halverson. I'm a professor and chair of Department of Astrophysical and Planetary Sciences. Today we're going to be awarding Bachelor of Arts degrees, an astronomy minor degree, and as well as master's and doctoral degrees. Our department, we're very proud of it, has the largest undergraduate astronomy degree in the nation, and we'd like to think the best. We are proud to teach and conduct research across a broad range of disciplines: astrophysics, cosmology, planetary sciences, space plasmas, and solar physics. Today, you all have completed a rigorous course of study. You've grown as scholars. You've grown more broadly as human beings and as citizens of our society. You've completed, for our undergraduates, you've completed Starfleet Academy in astrophysics or planetary science, or both. You've learned about everything from subatomic particles to the cosmic horizon, some 13.8 billion light years distant. The most important skills that you've gained are that you have learned how to think critically and scientifically. You've learned how to approach difficult problems. You've learned how to learn on your own. And you've also learned how to embrace the discomfort of the unknown. That in science, we disprove or support a hypothesis, but we always are open to revising our theories based on new evidence and new reasoning. Beyond your skills, as part of your liberal arts education here in the College of Arts and Sciences, you've gained perspective and insight into humanity's place in the universe. I can't tell the future, but I believe in you, and I have confidence that you will find your path. This year has been an extraordinarily difficult year for all of us. That abrupt change in teaching modality that we experienced last spring and continued through this academic year has put major stresses on our students, our staff, and our faculty alike. The racial justice movement that renewed last summer has increased the urgency with which we must change as a department, as a university, as society, and as individuals. Someone asked me last summer what astrophysics had to do with the racial justice movement. My response was everything. Astrophysics and planetary sciences are not objects out there. They're not a body of knowledge. They are humans engaging in education, engaging in increasing knowledge. And if we are not doing justice to part of our society, we have a moral failing, and our science is less strong as a result. So in our department, we are aspiring to achieve strong representation of Black, Indigenous, and people of color at all levels through cultivating belonging, through providing professional and personal support, through setting goals and holding ourselves accountable for promoting and sustaining this change. This is a moral imperative for us, and it's critical to the success of our department of fulfilling and excelling at our education and research missions. And while we've made some progress, it's only a start, and we have a long way to go. This work is on all of us. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Amanda Wimmer-Flint and Nick Conant for our astronomy presentation.
Yes, we are going to have Miss Rainey Morgan and Emily Maliff present for us.
I'm sorry, thank you.
No, that is totally okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Nils. Hello, everyone. Hello to friends and family, faculty, and staff. And hello, of course, to my fellow graduates. My name is Emily Malouf,
And I'm Rami Morgan. Thank you so much for being here today, even though I admit this isn't quite the conclusion anyone imagined.
However, over the last year, I know that each and every one of us have been called upon to prevail over much greater challenges, and we deserve to celebrate this astronomical accomplishment.
So usually this would take place in Fisk, but we make do with what we have, and what we have is virtual Fisk. So these sites should look familiar to all of you students, having used Fisk so frequently in classes, but to your family and friends who are watching to celebrate you, this might be new. So let's show them what we've been learning while taking a little trip down memory lane. So Fair and Field, seen here, it's a well-known campus destination for us students. For me, as a background scenery while rushing between Duane and the planetarium or observatory, but maybe some of you took a little more time to lay down and appreciate the sky.
Actually, most of us started our university careers appreciating the sky. 2017 was the year of the Great American Eclipse. And CU actually started a week later than other universities, specifically so students and faculty alike could appreciate the wonder of the sky gone dark. If you made it to the path of the eclipse, you saw something a little like this.
It was a beautiful sight, and certainly one we won't forget. If that was the start of your astronomy degree, I mean, what a way to start off, truly. We all managed to come together and appreciate the beauty, but us astronomy students certainly went the extra mile. In fact, let's go a few extra miles now. Let's go billions of extra miles, in fact. So you might recall Earth as being the planet that we live on. Contrary to what many might think, a degree in astronomy or astrophysics is an excellent way to get acquainted with the planet beneath your very feet. Space starts here at home, all around you. And by finding an understanding of what's out there, we gain a greater understanding of home. So let's leave that home and rediscover the universe we spent the last few years of our lives getting acquainted with. The first astronomy class we take as undergrad students starts as fairly close to home in the solar system. But close to home for astronomy is a few days rocket trip for astronauts.
The last time humans have been out this far was back in 1972. Now, private and commercial sectors are teaming up as NASA and SpaceX plan to come back to the moon in 2024, just 3 years from now. And that's just a stepping stone away from the next destination, which is Mars. People will likely be setting foot on the red planet within the next decade. One of us could make it out there in this lifetime.
Another step away, albeit a big step, is Jupiter, which has been a huge subject of attention lately with the gorgeous images being sent back from Juno. Going forward, we'll be sending missions out there to Jupiter to see the icy moons like Europa, or even further to see Titan, to investigate if any of them might harbor conditions suitable for life. Maybe one of us will be the one to announce spacefish. But let's leave the solar system now. We're going to go on to bigger and brighter things, also known as stars, which, to be fair, do have their own planets. Really every star that we look at closely has a planet. So these millions and millions of stars we're going to be flying through, that's millions and millions of planets as well. Each one filling in more and more pieces of the puzzle on how our own planet works.
When I was in Dave Brain's Intro to Astronomy class freshman year, I wrote down in my notebook that there were 3,712 confirmed exoplanets. In the 4 years since, we've discovered on average 3 more exoplanets every week, and NASA has nearly 6,000 candidates just waiting to be confirmed by you or by me.
Our planet isn't alone. and our star isn't alone. Neither is our galaxy. It's one of millions, in fact, billions of galaxies out there. Everything that you'll be seeing here, these are all real galaxies, much like our own. And they're all very real. We're not just throwing pictures out here to look cool, they do look pretty cool though. This here is what our universe looks like on a grand scale. We are now millions, billions of light years from home. By the time we get to the edge of the universe, we're trillions and quadrillions, 80 quintillions of miles from home. And our galaxy, our planet, our home is almost indistinguishable in this cosmic web.
Oftentimes, this view can make us feel small and insignificant. I always like to take a step back in amazement. We have been able to collect and visualize so much information. Humans have developed the technology to observe and detangle this. What a privilege it is, as astronomers, to point up to the sky and say, I know some of the mysteries you hold. We've done the math to understand it. We've done the coding to model it. You may not be able to locate our pale blue dot from this distance, but observe for a moment the universe scientists like us have managed to map and explore. I see this more prevalently, perhaps, than past graduation speeches. We have overcome a great deal in working towards this moment. The stress and the anxiety we have collectively felt over this past year seems to have come from all directions. Events occurring both around the globe, within our homes. They've made focusing on essays and programming and working nearly impossible. But I believe that restricted to these little Zoom screens and celebrating such milestones with none other than our housemates, you and I, my peers and I, have cultivated more empathy this past year than we could have dreamed. Our generation, which includes each and every one of the people graduating today, has been working to make our small piece of the universe a better place.
We check in on each other and we reach out when we need help, and we rally to get our friends that help. And so many of our faculty members have done the same, being there for us when we really need it.
Our professors, wow, they have also struggled immensely with these expectations during remote learning. To be content creators and performers and artists to keep our attention over this past year, and so many of them have stepped up to the plate.
We're seeing more accessible remote education for young learners to explore science. We're seeing the engineering of life-saving technologies and the enactment of climate-saving policies. But we're not only discovering things, some of us already have. I know many of you undergraduates worked on honors projects or those doctoral theses, congratulations. And some of us undergraduates are heading to grad school soon, and some of us will be working with kids, others will be bringing scientific thinking into policy, and maybe some of you aren't sure yet, but you'll do great at anything that you put your mind to.
In all of this perseverance, we are seeing the kindness humans strive to show one another, to preserve and cherish the lives being lived on this pale blue dot. And each of these lives, every one of you, every piece of you, every atom, we've all come from the evolution of 14 billion years of stars and galaxies.
We have spent a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of hard work and love, and yes, a lot of tears into learning about and understanding and knowing this universe. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. We were inspired by space, maybe by the night sky or a picture in a book or poetic words, and wanted to learn more. Apollo astronaut Gene Cernan said that curiosity is the essence of human existence. And if that's true, and I believe it is, then we here on this Zoom call are as human as they come. So stay human, stay curious, and remember this wide and unbelievable universe. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Thank you, Emily and Remy. We're now going to have a student virtual video, I believe.
Hi, folks. My name is Dave Brain, and I am the Associate Chair for Undergraduate Education in the department. And yes, we'll be showing a student virtual video in just a minute, but it's my absolute pleasure to present the undergraduates who will be receiving a degree from our department today. Many of you I have had in class before. As a matter of fact, this is the highest percentage of students that I have ever had in one graduation ceremony. I think I've taught all but 6 of you. And it's been incredible getting to know you over the past four or so years. So before we show the video, I'll read some instructions about how this will work, or give you some instructions about how this will work. I will be reading the names of each and every graduate, whether or not they are in attendance here today. Clapping, totally encouraged for everyone. You can either do that by unmuting and clapping loud, or doing it through Zoom icons, whatever you're most comfortable with. Emily and Remy talked about how much you've supported each other in your time here, so now is not the time to stop. If you're going to clap, do it for everybody. Number 3, after I've read a name, each student is welcome to say a few words if you would like. Your video will be highlighted, and you're welcome to say whatever you'd like for the time that you have. Number 3, some students are graduating with distinction today, and other students are graduating with Latin honors. So I'll be reading that as well, but I'd like for you and your friends and family to know what those things mean when they come by. Students who are graduating with distinction have received a GPA greater than 3.75 in their time here, and completed more than 30 credits in the department. Students who are graduating with Latin honors have received these honors based both on their GPA within the department, but also an individual research project that they completed under the supervision of a scientist or faculty member here at the university. That independent research they then wrote up in a paper, usually 20 pages or more, summarizing both the background of the topic or problem that they tackled and what they did scientifically, and then presenting their results. They had to present this and essentially defend this work in front of a panel of at least 3 faculty to receive Latin honors. Okay, with those instructions, there are 2 videos that I would like to show you right now. The first is from a professor who cannot be with us today, but really wanted to pass on a message to you. So I will share screen, and you know, this is very meta. Not only are we in a Zoom graduation, but we're going to watch a Zoom recording while we are in Zoom graduation, because we want you to remember what the last year has been like. Let me stop share, because like all professors, I still can't work Zoom after 1 year. So I want to make sure you can hear the sound.
Congratulations, 2021 graduates. This is John Keller from Fisk Planetarium. I'm sorry I can't be there live, but I am in Hawthorne, Nevada, headed to Lone Pine, California for an occultation of the Lucy Target Patroclus on Saturday night. Those of you who are heading off into the world, all the best. And particularly, I wanted to thank Brenna, Alvin, Emily, and Sydney for your participation in my astronomy methods class, studying occultations. And I also particularly want to thank Daniel Everding for being my first ever PhD graduate. Daniel did an amazing job working in astronomy education research and helping us better understand how Fisk Planetarium can do a better job of educating the public and students. Thanks again for everything you have all done. Good luck in the world. Keep looking up and making a difference around you. Take care.
All right, thank you. And that was John Keller, the director of the Fisk Planetarium and a professor in our department, who some of you have had in classes. And also there's one student who couldn't be with us today, but sent along a few words. And so let's see what Tyler Binney has to say here. And this is Tyler Binney. Sorry, I didn't say that loud enough.
Thank you to all my professors, my friends, my family, and essentially everybody supporting me for the past 4 years.
Okay, thanks, Tyler. So now let's proceed as I present the students who will be graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Astronomy for the department. Ready, folks? All right, off we go. Owen Field Allers.
Yeah. Woo.
Hi guys, I just want to thank all of the friends and family and all of the incredible professors and instructors that I've had along the way. Thank you guys.
Thanks a lot, Owen. And for those of you watching on the live stream right now, I have to tell you that the Zoom chat has been very active the entire time with the students who are graduating, and I can think of nothing that encapsulates how the past year has gone more than hilarious and active and supportive Zoom chat. So I wish that you could see it. Okay, next, Alvin Joseph Angelis.
Go, Alvin.
Yeah, Alvin.
Michael Apchok. Hannah Elizabeth Armstrong.
I'd just like to say thank you to everyone in the department, to staff, faculty, students, and thank you to my friends and family for supporting me over these last few years. Congratulations, guys.
Thanks, Hannah. Jason Baker.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been by my side the past 5 years. It's been a long road and couldn't have made it without all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jason. And I don't know if we highlighted your video during that. There you are. Okay. Thank you, Jason. Brendan Williams Basica. And there's Jason. Hold on, time out, go back. That's Jason. Everyone, this is Jason. Congratulations to Jason, an awesome hat.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations, Jason. All right, let's try again here. Brendan William Basica. Tyler Binney. We heard from Tyler right at the beginning here. Next up, Alexander Boone.
Yeah, I just wanted to say congratulations, graduates. And I wanted to thank my family, my friends, and my professors, because I know I wouldn't be here where I am today without their support and encouragement. So I just wanted to thank you guys.
Thank you. Ferris Paolo Bosworth.
Congratulations, everyone. I want to thank my parents, my mom and dad, my younger brother, and then all my wonderful, wonderful friends who have made my college experience truly wonderful. So thank you.
Thanks, Ferris. Joel Edward Courtney. Anna Marie Estes, summa cum laude.
Anna. I wanted to thank my parents, my family, my best friend Aboli, and my partner Luis. I couldn't have gotten here without all of your love and support over the years. I'd also like to thank especially Professor Meredith McGregor for being such a wonderful research advisor and mentor over the years. And of course, thank you to my peers. We did it, guys. Congratulations.
Thanks, Anna. And can we please highlight Ferris one more time? So Ferris Bosworth graduated summa cum laude. So let's do a second round of applause because I forgot to mention that. This is even more mortifying because he did his senior research project with me. So congratulations, Ferris. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled names. Christopher Jeffrey Ferguson. Parker John Eckstein Gara. Eric Charles Gurliet. Matthew Neil Jacobs. Rachel Violet Johnson.
Hi. I just want to thank my parents, especially my dad, and all my wonderful professors and all my friends that I've made along the way. I definitely wouldn't have been able to make it here with all your help and support. So thank you.
Thanks, Rachel. Sarah Nicole Kimmerly.
I just want to say a huge thank you to all of my professors, my amazing friends, and all of my loved ones that are watching. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. And a particular thank you to my sister for sending me memes through the entire college experience, and my mom and dad for their endless support. I love you so much. And happy birthday, Mom.
Nice job, Sarah. Noah Kramer.
Bye.
Grant Lenzner. William Sullivan Limbach. Jenna Lynn Lowe, who is graduating with distinction.
I just wanted to say thank you to my family, friends, and all my professors for helping me figure it all out for the past 4 years. And congratulations, everyone.
Thanks, Jenna. Emily Malouf.
I want to say thank you to my family, of course, and the APS faculty, which has just been the best I could ask for, and my roommates, which became my second family when I really needed it.
Thanks, Emily. John Russell Malik. Jackson David Miller. And Jackson is here.
I am. So starting off, I want to thank my friends and family for supporting me over the years, because of course I couldn't have done it without them. But I walked into my first astro class and heard kids start arguing about Star Wars and Star Trek, and I was like, oh man, I did not belong here. I grew up a little bit over the years and found out how big and inclusive the APS department was. And I want to thank the professors very much and my fellow students for just making this a great experience. I could not have done it without you guys, and it'll be a good time. I can't wait to see what we all do. So yeah, very excited.
Thanks, Jackson. Clayton James Miller.
I just wanted to say thank you to my family for helping me make it through, and I wanted to say thank you to everyone in the department for having such passion to keep us all going to get through these 4 years.
Thanks, Clayton. Courtney Summer Munchinsky.
I just want to say thank you to my family and my friends for always supporting me. And thank you to all the professors and faculty in the department for always being there and making classes fun and interesting. Yeah, I couldn't have been here without them. And I also want to thank my previous research group, the Icy Satellites Research Group, because they were really what got me into liking research. And I really want to thank them for being supportive and there for me all the time. Also, shout out, like Sarah, to my mom. Happy birthday.
Thanks, Courtney.
That's awesome.
Sean Moore.
Thanks, everyone. First, I want to say congratulations and thank you for all my fellow graduates. I've certainly struggled with you and relied on you at some point. To all my professors, thank you for being so welcoming and amazing and for causing all of our struggles. I really appreciate it. To my family and friends, without you, I wouldn't be here. So thank you so much. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Sean. Rami Morgan, who's graduating with distinction.
Thank you so much. I took a really circuitous route to get here, but thanks to the support that I have received from my family, my friends, the faculty, professors, and the community built here with all my peers, here I am. Congratulations, everybody. We worked hard for this, so let's all be really proud of ourselves.
Thanks, Rami. Anne Rose O'Connor, who's graduating with distinction.
I just want to thank all my classmates and professors in the APS department. I had a super fun time with all of you. And I also want to thank my friends and my family for just being so supportive. Congratulations, everyone.
Thanks, Anne. Wolf Perry.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to all the amazing professors in this department, all the amazing friends I made, and the APS department is the best department at this school. So you guys are awesome.
Thanks, Wolf. Madeline McCulley Patine, who's graduating summa cum laude.
I just want to thank everybody in this entire department. I am so grateful to have gotten to meet everybody, all of the professors and other students, and all of my friends and mentors in this department. This is such a wonderful community, and I'm going to miss it a lot, but I'm very grateful to have been able to be here and get my degree here. So I love you all. Thank you.
Thanks, Maddie. Keith Paletti.
I just want to say thanks to my family and friends, and especially I enjoy everyone who's just been really cool and great memories over the years. So thanks.
Thanks, Keith. Family and friends are nearby, I think. Emma Elizabeth Rafferty.
I just want to say thanks to everyone I've ever been in a class with, every professor I've had, everyone in the department. It's been a great time. There's no other major that talks about Star Wars nearly as much as this one. Really appreciate that. And good luck, everyone, with what everyone is going on to do.
Thanks, Emma. Diego Manuel Rios.
Diego. To my mom and dad, muchas gracias por todo lo que han hecho por mí. Es un gran orgullo ser el hijo de ustedes. Los quiero bien mucho. And to Dr. Zachary K. Thompson, you're the best. Thank you.
Thanks, Diego. William Rosales Rodman.
Moving here from a different state, I would just like to thank my family for keeping me going, all the friends and super accommodating professors that I've met along the way, and that it was a great 4 years.
Thanks, Will. Brenna Carolyn Royer-Smith, who's graduating summa cum laude.
Yep, Brenna.
Sydney Adele Blackwell Stern.
Sydney.
Elizabeth Jane Wagner.
Thank you to my incredibly supportive family and to the entire APS department. It's been really fun.
Thanks. Ashley Jean Wahlberg.
A huge thank you to all of you guys in the department. It's been awesome. And to my friends and family, I couldn't have done without you. Thank you so much. I love you all.
Thanks, Ashley. Brittany Lauren Washington. Brittany is here, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, I came in late, sorry, but thank you, especially you, Dave, for taking me in as a junior. Thank you to all my friends that I've met. I mean, it means the world to me that this, again, is the best major, no discussion. So thanks for all the good memories, guys. And good luck to everyone, whatever you do afterwards.
Thanks, Britt. Lucas Westman Walter.
I'd like to just say, thank you to all my professors and the friends of me along the way, most of who are here, and just my amazingly supportive family as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Lucas. Emily Ann Yanchak. Philip Yao, who's graduating summa cum laude.
Hi, I just want to thank my family and friends for their constant support and encouragement. I want to thank Professor Erica Ellingson and CU STARS for a platform to teach what I'm passionate about. And I really want to thank my research mentor, Professor Jason Dexter, who introduced me to a research and a career in astrophysics. It's definitely the best mentor I ever had. Congratulations, everyone.
Thanks, Philip. And folks, don't go anywhere. We have a little bit more for the undergraduate section of this program. So we have two students with us today who are receiving minor degrees in the department, and I want to recognize each of them as well. They've been embedded with many of you throughout your time here. First, Devin Lohner. And Devin is, I think, with us here. Yep, she is. Devin, you're welcome to say something if you'd like.
Okay, congrats everyone.
Okay, great. And Claire Kiwat.
Hi guys. Yeah, thank you so much, Dave. I just want to say thanks to the Astro family. I know I kind of abandoned ship from the Astro department for majors, but being an Astro minor is part of the best part of my time here at CU, and I love my Astro family. So thanks to all of you guys.
Thanks, Devin and Claire. And we're so happy that you found something in college that you love to do, but you were still able to, take classes in our department and walk away with a minor degree. We hope that you continue to merge astronomy with the great things that you'll do going forward. Okay, now there are several undergraduate awards, and I'll run through these fairly quickly, but some graduates have received awards along the way, and so we'd like to briefly recognize that. First up is Anna Estes, who in her time here, among many other things, received the Susan E. Wesley Undergraduate Scholarship within the APS department, and this past semester, the Richard A. McCrae Scholarship in Arts and Sciences. So congratulations, Anna. Next up, Madeline Macaulay Patine, or Maddie Patine, received the Theodore Snow Scholarship from the APS department in her time here as well. Congratulations, Maddie. Next, Anne Rose O'Connor received the Susan E. Wesley Undergraduate Scholarship in her time here, and also won Chancellor's Award for receiving all A's in her time here at the university. So congratulations to Anne. Philip Yao received, my dog would like to participate in graduation. Philip Yao received the Theodore Snow Scholarship from the APS department in his time here as well. Congratulations, Philip. I'd also, well, you guys are so active in the chat that messages go way by. I'd also like to recognize one more graduate before I start to turn things over. So Alexander Rodriguez, who's graduating magna cum laude from the department. And I'm sorry for skipping you. I think we can pin your video even if you'd like to say a few words. Maybe. Okay. All right, so as we wrap up here and turn things over to the graduate chair, I want to reiterate that it's been my pleasure to get to know all of you in your time here, not both collectively and as individuals, and we're excited to see what happens for you next. Please keep in touch with us. All of you are so different, and each of you has your own story, but the one thing that you do have in common as of today is that you've all trained as scientists and as astronomers. And we hope that you keep that with you as you go forward. It's hard to ever take off your scientist hat in any conversation you will find as you progress through life. And so with this, one last time, we'd like to recognize all of the undergraduates in the department. So let's all unmute and give everyone a big round of applause. All right, and with that, I will turn things over to the Associate Chair for Graduate Education in the department, Kevin France. Stay tuned for tassel turning, that will come later.
All right, thank you, Dave. So congratulations, undergraduate degree recipients. It's, like Dave said, a delight to see so many students that I've had in class over the last couple of years. And really, this whole process is one of the best parts of our jobs for me, I think, getting able to see the students go through the process and get to recognize you here at the end, even if this is not exactly the format that we'd imagined doing it in. I have the, my name's Kevin France. I'm an assistant professor in the APS department and the associate chair for graduate studies. So I have the honor today of presenting our APS students that have earned graduate degrees in the department. For those of you who aren't familiar with what our graduate degree process looks like, all of the students you're gonna hear me announce today have been through a rigorous program of coursework, written and oral examinations, and are either graduating with their master's degree in astrophysics and planetary science or their doctorates. We have a few fewer students who are graduating with the graduate degrees. So we'll do the same thing here. I'll announce the student that what their graduate degree is, and if they're here, we'll give them a few minutes to get a chance to share their views on the department and speak. And if they're either master's or doctoral level advisors are here, we'll give them a chance to say a few words about the recipients. So first, we are recognizing one student today who's earned a Master's of Science in Astrophysical and Planetary Science, and that's Lily Cromida. Woo! Thank you. So Lily was working with Professor Ergin at LASP. I don't know if she's here today. The Zoom list is large.
She is not.
She's not. Okay, thanks, Troy. Okay, well then we'll jump right into our Doctor of Philosophy candidates today. So Just again, to give you a little bit of background, the typical time to completion to an astrophysics PhD in the US is about 6.5 years. CU is, our department is pretty close to that. I think we click in just a hair less than that. But this is a, this is a commitment that most people make for the better part of a decade of their lives. So it's really exciting to see this process kind of come to its successful completion and jump off into the rest of their professional careers. So let me just start here. So, okay, so the following students will be graduating with their PhDs in astrophysics from the department. So Daniel Joseph Everdick. And Daniel worked with Dr. John Keller, who you heard from earlier, and Professor Brain. So you heard John Keller's recorded remarks earlier. Our next student graduating with their doctorate is Ryan Orgdahl. The chat is going by so fast that I've lost Ryan's info.
Ryan worked with Mike Calkins in the physics department.
Ah, thank you. And last but not least, Heather Warnke, who is earning her PhD in astrophysics today. And Heather will give you a chance to say a few words, and then we'll hear from your advisor, Professor Andrew Madigan.
Hi, everybody. Thank you. I'm grateful for all of you. And a special thanks to Anne-Marie, who has been the greatest advisor I could have possibly asked for.
Thank you so much, Heather. And thank you for the opportunity to say a few words. I'll just take like 15 to 20 minutes, if that's cool with everybody. I think Kevin got the joke. But I do have a little something written for Heather. So the first time I saw Heather, it was in a video. She was pretending to be Professor Andrew Hamilton, who was then the chair of the Astrophysical and Planetary Sciences department. And this was in a spoof departmental Christmas video. So Heather, if you remember, you were running through the hallways, kind of racing triumphantly, shouting, "Black holes!" I have no idea why, I don't remember that part. But I do remember thinking, I need to hire this kid. Then the first time I saw Heather actually in person, she was in my office, and she looked right across from me, across from my desk, and said, "I'm interested in observational astronomy." And I was not, nor am I now, an observational astronomer, but this began our collaboration together. During Heather's time here, her research has ranged from ripping apart stars by the tidal gravity of spinning supermassive black holes to actually getting to touch on observations, the little I let her go for it, looking at the observational properties of the collective gravity of tiny little particles, little planetesimals in the outskirts of planetary systems. Heather recently won the Richard Nielsen Thomas Award at GILA. So this is for the most outstanding graduate student work of the year in astrophysics at GILA. And she'll soon be going on to become an assistant professor herself at the University of Mary in North Dakota in the physics department. Heather is my first PhD student to graduate. I'm honored to have been your advisor, and I'm not going to cry, not going to cry, not going to cry. Heather, I want to say thank you for your glowing presence these past 5 years, for always smiling politely when I pronounced your name Vernke, because that's how it should be pronounced, and for continuing with me when times got hard, as they always do in PhDs. Thank you. And most of all, I think everybody can join in here. Congratulations, Dr. Heather Vernke. I didn't even need to pronounce it
Thank you very much, Anne-Marie. That's really wonderful, and congratulations, Heather. And congratulations to all of our PhD and master's recipients today. Hopefully we can all do this in person next year, and I will remember to get my regalia. So Nils, I think we'll hand it back over to you.
Right. Thanks, Kevin. So first, I'd like to thank our people who have organized this wonderful commencement ceremony, our undergraduate program assistant, Jose Aburto, our grad program assistant, Troy Latta, our students, Remy Morgan, Emily Maloof, Amanda Wimmer-Flint, our FISC director, John Keller, our FISC theater manager, Nick Conant, and our associate chair for undergraduate studies, David Brain, for their hard work in orchestrating this remote ceremony. Thank you to the parents, to friends, to the family who are listening. Your support is invaluable. And congratulations to our graduates. We are a community and we welcome you to our family of APS alums. We look forward to staying connected with you, and we will be inviting you for an in-person graduation in the future. You may now move your tassels from right to left, and you can unmute and cheer, and if you like, throw your hats up in the air. So everyone unmute and cheer. Congratulations. And then finally, we're gonna I think stay on the Zoom for a little bit, and then we have a chat room afterwards. So please join us there, and stay in touch, and farewell.